What's going on, everyone? We're here, Trucker Crespo. It's gonna be a quick little video. People want to know, how do you make money? How do you make money in trucking? I want to make money. Well, you only make money in trucking driving, okay? So how do you make money? You drive your shift. Let's say you do 9 hours or 8.5 because you wanna space out your hours so you always have hours. Fine. But guess what? You go to sleep, you sleep 10 hours, and you go. You don't sit around, you don't wait 13, 14 hours. You go. You know, when you're new here, you want to show your fleet manager that you want to drive. Okay? So for all the new kids out there, when you get here, you gotta do your thing, do your shift, drive what you gotta drive. You know, take a shower, do your laundry, eat something. You get 2 hours to play around with, do what you gotta do, stretch out, walk, whatever, and then go to sleep for 8 hours. When the 10 hours is up, you're up, ready, driving. Okay? You could move a lot. You know, I do a lot of my loads deliver. Like I had a load that delivers tomorrow at 6 a.m. Well, I was able to drop it yesterday because I was early on it. So I was able to drop it, move on to another load that I delivered today, and then I'm picking up a load tomorrow morning by 8 a.m. My original appointment for the load I dropped yesterday was tomorrow at 6. So in between that space, because I hustle, I got an extra trip in, okay? It's all about constantly moving, okay? You could stop every 3 hours, take a 15-minute break, then the second, after 6 hours, take a 30-minute break, and then just go. I run hard. I run, you know? It's the only way you're gonna make money. You wanna stop, you wanna sleep 14 hours, you wanna play PlayStation for another 5 hours, you're gonna be tired, you're not gonna wanna drive, it's gonna limit your mileage that you may need for the day. You know, you might be able to drive 600 miles from Joplin, Missouri, all the way to the Flying Z or New Mexico, Arizona, whatever. That's easy driving. But when you drive in the East Coast, when you drive Pennsylvania, you got hills, you go up and down, that gets you tired. So you always want to be well rested and you always want to drive. You get 10-hour breaks, be out of there as soon as your 10 hours is done. That is my suggestion. That's how you're gonna make money. Also, it shows your fleet manager that you're here to drive. You want to prove yourself when you first start. You don't want to be like, oh, I don't know, I'm new on this, I'm kind of tired. You know, if you sleep enough, you'll make it through. You know, it's gonna be tough, but you know, that's why you're in training with your trainer, you know. Make sure you drive. That's how you're gonna make money in trucking. I don't know about the MPGs. Oh, you could go 50 miles an hour and save money. I think that only saves money to Robert Lowe, or the owner of the company, because he's not having to buy so much fuel to get a discount because nobody's using fuel. But if I cover more ground at 65, I move more, I get more loads. I always end up getting, you know, 3-4 times a month I get an extra load in between loads because I'm hustling, you know. Do what you gotta do, hustle, drive. 6 months into it, once you get the feeling, when you could do this, you start looking around if you want to get to a truck stop. You can't do anything now because it's damn virus, but before you were able to go to the movies, watch your movies, come back, go to bed. You know, certain loads permit you or let you do certain things, but if you have a load that you can push it forward, push hard, man, push hard. It's worth it at the end. The only way you're gonna make money trucking is moving. You want to be, you know, you get unloaded, you send your macro, boom, 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 depart receiver, 20 minutes go by, send a message, hey man, I'm empty, waiting for a load. Before 30 minutes, I'm calling. I usually, you know, and I don't want to think like I'm bothering him. I know he has other things to do, but I want him to always think that, man, all right, George is done, let me get him a load. You know what I mean? I don't want him to be, or being like this, always calling my fleet manager and asking him, hey man, like being on top of him. He's actually on top of me. Like I get to under my 90, and half the time I have a pre-plan because he knows as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna call him. But yeah, man, if there's a great career if you're willing to hustle, man. You gotta. It's not just trucking. It's cleaning trailers, going to trucks, truck washes. There's some waiting. There's a lot to go into trucking that you don't realize it until you start trucking. It's amazing. You get to see some beautiful sights, and it's definitely an experience that I don't regret. I actually love it. It sucks that I'm away from my wife and my kids, but you know, the sacrifices we make for your family, it pays off, man. It pays off. You know, I'm at my other job, I'll have 2 weeks off a year, right? You're like, man, that's perfect, but guess what? Here, if I go home every 6 weeks for a week, that's what, 6.5 weeks a year that I'm off with them, doing whatever with them. I could do vacation, I could just chill at home, do some home repairs, just play with my kids. It's a lot you could do in trucking. Yeah, you sacrifice a lot, but it's worth it. It's worth it. And then with experience, once you get enough experience, you can do whatever you want. You could go local. You're not gonna make as much money local, but that's when you need to know how much money do you need to live, you know. And that's, every person is different, you know. Everybody got different needs. Everybody got different expenses and things like that. So you can only make up your mind, make your mind up, you know, how much money you need with your finances. But yeah, wish you guys luck to all the newbies out here. But remember, you want to make money, get your ass up, or get your booty up, whatever, after your 10-hour break, and drive. Okay, just drive. You're here for that. Make it happen. You won't regret it. You'll make a lot of money. You know, you get experience. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. It gets tiring at times. You have to drive through weather, but when you get paid, it'll be worth it. All right, man. Everyone and ladies, the trucker ladies out there, be safe and keep your distance. Okay, it's very important. I know a lot of people might be getting critical events. I've been lucky. I haven't had any, but I keep my distance. I don't drive slow because I'm not the ones going 58, but I'm not tailgating anybody. I got enough space for me to brake, for me to do what I gotta do in case of an emergency. Always look at your mirrors too. Always gotta be knowing what's around you, and you'll be safe. You'll be a great driver, and just be an example. You know, if a truck driver is next to your family driving around, what do you want him to do? You know, you want him to drive like a maniac? No, I don't want no truck driver driving around like a maniac around my wife and my kids. So be safe out there. Enjoy the trucking, and God bless you all.